И здравейте на всички, аз съм Тео, а вие сте в канала на Телвърс и днес, приятели, започваме нещо ново, започваме нещо, което от много отдавна исках да пробвам. Именно Батманче. Батман The Title Series. Тази игра просто нямате на представа от колко отдавна искам да я пробвам. Тази игра се доближава с The Dark Pictures. В нея ще взимаме само решения, но обаче ще е Батманче. Признавам си, от началото казвам, не съм голям фен на Батман, не знам много неща за Батман. Но може пък тая игра нещо да ме изненада и да видим. Не обещавам също така, че ще я превъртя цялата. Тази игра е разделена на епизоди. Общо 5 епизода са, ние не ще изиграем целия първи епизод. И се надявам наистина да ни изненада приятно. Вие може да се абонирате за този канал, за да не изпускате игри. Също така, може да харесате този клип, ако ви харесва тази игра. И да коментирате дали обичате Батман и дали сте гледали негови филми и дали сте играли негови игри. Не знам, приятели, започвам сега с Батманчето, пък по-нататък ще видим какво ще стане. Нека да видим какво ни е подготвил първи епизод, а на вас, както винаги, пожелавам приятно гледане. Нека да стане така по-батманско положението. Синьо избирам да е. Надявам се звука да е добре. Тук малко е по-силен в тази игра, но горе-долу го оправих. Майко, почваме. Хайде, сега е момента да видим дали ще ни изкефи Батманчето. Ето го мрачния Готам, бе, братко мой. По негра да съм запомнил. Готамчето няма как да го забравиш. Сити Хал. Охо, почваме с оберчетата ли, бе, батко мой? В Готам банката ли, бе? City of Gotham. Ти какво е, като банка нещо ли? Охо. Нещо ми зацепва обаче понякога. Не знам на вас. Ето полицията е тук, обаче нашия човек къде е? Я да видя тук само нещо набързо преди да продължим. Този епизод се очерта някъде към час и половина да бъде, така че смятам целия да го изиграем. Намаляме тук още малко. Наистина ме е много силно, не знам за вас, обаче... Познат ли ви е този глас, случайно само да питам?
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Ето го нашия човек. Опе, нямаш дето ми мой, натискам веднага. Нали е Батманчето? Какво стана, бе, човек? То много гадно ми бъгна, бе.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in the city. They need something to fear.
Е, тук сме като малки.
Shit! The hell did he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Къде сме ние всъщност? Чуйте, аз тук да съм подготвен, че ръката ми е на мишката и тия бутончета много. Ех, майко, сега е доста странно, бих казал.
Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
Аре, бе! Защо не ми го даде, бе? Аз нацъкнах правилното и то нищо не стана. Те обаче не ми допада как изведнъж обстановката се променя, бе. Някакво тъмън съм хайпнат. Дай му сега, какво цъкаме? Добре, той защо не се получава? Ужас, ужас, ти с шифта трябва да го напочнем да го правим, защото... Аре бе, маняк, направи го един път. Чакай, бе. Какво стана, бе? Майко мила. Жената котка е те, бе.
Stay where you are. You're under arrest.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you.
Сега какво тичаме след котката?
Scare tactic out. Just a performance.
Ето е, тя ни бърза много, като гледам. Тъмън да я настигнем.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Майко, той е много гадно. О. Опа! И ги нашите хора, нали? Тия са за нас. Его е. Справихме се, сега не сме направили толкова много грешки.
Wait! Do not shoot!
Ти не можах хубаво да го натисна.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Кой не пострелява?
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Браво бе, браво на нас, ние сме много бързи.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
But you won't. You're not that kind of guy. Bye, Bat.
Еми, не знам дали можехме по някакъв начин да я задържим тук.
And be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then.
Майко, големи сме газарчета обаче, бе. Гледай как сме се изтъпали така. Добре, битка с жената котка, битка с други. Добре започнахме тази игричка.
A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
Толкъв събуди са на Готам, някакъв... Това е на домакин си го напад.
Thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash
Ще
and votes
направим
to
така
help make
недостъпни, ще се довършим на
Gotham for
битката.
families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. You're terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Оп, кой идва тук, бе, братко мой? О, то с бутилката направо.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent.
Надявам се, че сега отговарям горе-долу точно.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding golden age,
Те обаче двамата как се оправят.
cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Някой казва нещо
Forgive
и
me for
другия.
being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe...
Ние имаме много време, да.
Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course. Of course. Together, we'll help the whole city move on.
То обаче е много гадно мъкля, дядката.
Not how I pictured that going.
Right now, I'm picturing another drink.
I was kind of hoping you would mention my campaign. Or at least my name.
То обаче, дете, с нас смятам, че ние някакви поразии ще
Now I'm
прави.
picturing that drink too.
Нещо ми изглежда те и съмнителна работа.
Hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
А, не бе.
Well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Spilled some wine. It'll come out.
Stick to clear alcohols, Bruce.
Просто
Never
Винс.
stain.
Какво стана, бе, че
Do
изяха
excuse
всички
me,
мъкнаха?
Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine
Опа,
Falcone?
тук е какъв то
Is the
манакция.
Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me in
Обаче
city
вижте
hall.
как цялата игра се е направили... Айде, сега ще ви кажа като...
It's in the service of a better Gotham for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
Как цялата игра се е направили се едно гледаш комикс.
Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Защото не трябваше да го поздравя, какво ще да стане? Всички, защото някакво много гадно ме погледнаха.
Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a
Давай да
talk.
идва.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings.
Майко, обаче всички са ми някакви много съмнителни в тази игра, човек, не знам защо.
Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is.
О, сега да подпукам на билярд ти.
Let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all
Сега ще го оставим да се почувства специален, защото буквално ние нищо не знаем толкова много за него. И ще правим каквото каже.
I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Това ще е бой ми се струва.
And which to break.
Whatever you say.
You're a good kid. You look like him, you know? It's nice that we understand each other.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Hey, I appreciate the hospitality.
Като цяло, за точно е тази всичка, може да разберем първата опция с да ни говори така за баща ни. Обаче, защо избрах другата, не знам, но както и да не, това не е толкова съществено. Не е да губиш някой като да Dark Pictures, примерно.
I don't think I'll put an offer on the house. A nice guy like you should have a nice place to live. I'll be seeing you, Bruce, while this city's still standing.
Батманчето, дами и господа! Батманчето! The Telltale series. Еми, за сега като цяло макефи. Обаче тепърва още е рано да обсъждаме всичко. Сега тепърва започваме. Ние даже не сме и по средата на първи епизод, тъй че има още какво да се разцъква още от този първи епизод. Както ви казах, някъде час половина се пада този епизод. Към час половина ще отнеме този клип. Ех, майко, вижте ни колата, бе. Добре сме, викам аз, добре сме с тази кола. Епизод това. Баби, ако ме изкефиша да правим на епизод 2, ама не знам за какво понякога ми бъгва. Аз ще се поиграя с настройките за другите епизоди и ще видим там как ще е положението. Барлогата ни тук обаче е много пласта, бе. Добре, добре.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
То къде отиде оня човек, дет ми помагаш така, бе? Възрастния. Опа, първо ще управляваме така, ма... А, не. Аз викам, че може да ходим, ама. То ми е подозрителен. То ми е подозрителен. Харви Дент. Защо да спрях, бе? Аз исках просто да излезна от тук да ви покажа и друг. И той е. Ма то нормално да е. Кармин Фалкон. То трябва да му спрем самочувствието, ми се струва. Добре, сега как се връща? Опа, не. Не, тип. Не спрях да спирам така играта. Не, тия няма да ги четем сега като цяло. Я да видим и тука. Ето и не сме видяли още. Тук да някакви работи пак. Той е нашия човек от полицията, аз него си го уважавам.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive. The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Това само с мишката ли може да го управляваме? Не, тя някакво да ги гледаме. Ето и май не сме го видяли. Ние ето и го видяхме. Добре, какво правим сега? Че можем да ходим, ама някакво става с нас, бе. Аз до сега се пробвах и не можех. И викам, това става тука.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Какви са тия работи, бе? Тия са... Да.
I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter. The newest edition.
Го дрончето.
You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Охо... Батаранг. Тия бях ги забрал, майко, аз съм много гледах ония филм, че показват нетворк на Батман. Детското всъщност, де. Тото каквото запознавана с всичко ли са? Опа, там има, ето и дед го взехме и не сме го видяли. Дед котката много съборихме с нея, зато и нещо. Тъй, прибери си го, защото да ни дойде котката тук изведнъж. Жената котка ли, бе? Я да видим там.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Айде да слизаме се надолу, какво ще кажете? О, да отидем при количката. О, Батман мобил. А те отивай там. Гледай го как ходи момент като чикарче. Ти искам да го карам, да ви кажа честно. Добре, дайте да се връщаме. Отидахме при колата. Тук всичко ли видяхме? Тук ходили ли сме? Ей, ти какво беше, бе? О, да. Ей, тая не ми беше съмнителна. А, какъв беше това? Ни това не сме го виждали още. Това какъв беше? Аз съм добре изземел тук. Ете малко да седим тук да се задълбочим, това можем ли прави да седим? Ате, да го изгледаме той. Да видим за какво сме се борили с так. А, то ни се отваря.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Много екстрима тук.
This is a map of the east side shoreline.
Само това е вливало, да.
It could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when I still had one. 40-45 минути на нещо и много загря.
Oh, people like this Catwoman aren't
Трябва да
helping.
отидем и да го оправим.
Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Без да искам. Оле. Не. Защо постоянно го спираме? Защото натискам. Трябва да се науча, че тук има едно бутонче, дето... И това исках да натискам. Добре, тия работи нали ги разгледахме, какво? Аз тук ли трябва нещо да имам или? Трябва и тия дето са. Затова да ги натискам. Всичко топа ли? Хайде, готови сме.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
You think he's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because I'm...
Because you're generous. A little too much sometimes, with your wealth, your time, and even your well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
О, то там е това на среща, да. Ясно. 6. Не пише ли 6 точно да сме там? Май малко закъсняваме.
Where are you, Oz?
Добре, ние ли сме? Хайде да видим тук. Няма ли някакви работи за Батман? Burning Barrel. Оп, там има някакъв силава коса. Да се направим и така прическа. Що не се взе такова отгоре нещо да имаш бруска, като ти е студено сега. И там имаш един човек, май пора. И съм се обърнал. Объркал.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Его е. Я тук за какво обърнато и нещо? Какво става тук? Да почистим малко? Няма, бе. Я да отидем при този маняк да го питаме. Тей, аз съм тук Батман.
Hey, beat it.
Аз съм тук Батман, няма да се занимаваш с мен. Ясно ли ти е? Давай, виж го, няма директор, виж го, разгледай, тук да разгледаме. Я да видим сега и статуята малко тук. Да се снимаме ли с този маняк? Вижте го какъв е красавец. Какво става, брат ми? Ого!
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Опа! Така съм готов съм.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Не можах да го оцеля.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
То обаче много са бие. То направо му разбих ни.
Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new.
То какво са? То е още или?
That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline.
Ще му благодарим наистина, то без него.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
This is a shame.
What happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. It's out of our control.
Well, obviously, but you don't have to be a dick about it. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
No, to my
Made himself right at home. That oily, Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
It's politics, Oz. That's how the game is played.
I thought you had more integrity than that. Falcone made a stack of cashing corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
Обаче и то ми е съмнителен. Какво става, мънец?
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Кой ни звъни, бе? Алфред ли, бе, батко мой? Еми, какво видяхме с осчето? Къде напрехвали чак, бе? Мемориал Хоспитал. Ей го нашия човек. Кой е с тази кола, бе? Това ние ли сме? Какво правим ни с тази кола, бе? Ни нямаме ли Батман? Давай така да дадем с Батмана и всички да...
Good morning, everyone.
И няма да ги подминаме, но ясно.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And we're still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. My parents were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifice.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Ще го прочетем.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Много ги ядосахме. Тук като цяло не избирах правилните работи, да се видя. Можеш по-спокойно да мине всичко.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your places of residence, and any companies you own.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Аз като цяло... Като цяло си мисля... Дали можехме да се справим по-хубаво на интервютата и там.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Той сега спомня случката, при която са ги убили ли?
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Ай, тук как се вижда от раното. No problem.
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the roof.
Това обаче ме радва между другото. Само тя е единствената, която не се съмнявам в нея.
And stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it,
Доспаме се, пък да
everyone
спа.
smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plans.
Ай вече да се пускаме с Батманчето, защото ми доскоча.
We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents.
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Този епизод обаче е доста дълъг ще стане. Не знам дали ще мога целия да го изиграя.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
Ние ще държим прилично, няма да се досъм се.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Well, that's just not good enough, Harvey.
Listen, I'll look into this, I swear. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry.
Коя е
I got a
тая?
habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Та е толкова наснена, че мяза на жената котка, разбираш ли?
You didn't tell me you were
То тя
bringing
е,
a friend
то
to
това
dinner.
е тя.
This is Selena.
Жената котка ли, майка?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I'm Bruce Wayne,
I'm
разбира
Bruce
се.
Wayne.
So you are.
Така стана много
Pleasure to
интересно
meet
сега.
you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker
What
tour
brings you
buses
to
around
town?
town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays.
О,
after what
бизнес,
happened
че
last
ме
night.
крадем ти работи, жената. Опа.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you say?
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Може да
Good
питаме и
enough to
за
make an
полицията
ID.
всъщност.
I'll get Gordon down at GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment.
Охо.
Hey, it's
Сега
hard.
ще си поговорим ние за жената котка. Дай да й зададим едно въпрос, че те малко да я притесним.
Nice to meet the real you.
Don't say anything. Please.
We'll see. This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I don't need one. I do this because I can.
And I thought you were on some noble crusade against crime. Silly me. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
No, I don't.
I don't owe you anything. As far as I'm concerned, you're on your own.
Huh. I was hoping we could work together.
Sorry. I'm a solo act.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No. Give me the drive.
You are really starting to piss me off.
Oh, there you are. I was hoping you'd come out and play.
Write it down. Now.
My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Това не можах обаче да го прочета добре. Добре, моля, за какво става тук? Аз мислех, че час и половина ще отнеме, а ние всъщност вече записваме от час и 12 минути. Опа, ние бая настрани сме отчислива, човек. Чакай малко да се оправите. Ами, добре, ще поиграем още малко. Ще поиграем още малко да видим тук какво ще става.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse.
Мисля, че сме към края на епизод, ще те, че се поцъкаме още малко стабилничко да стане. Няма смисъл да спра до тук и след това да записвам 20 минути до края на епизода. Като... Ще записваме целия, въпреки че компютъра ми в момента... не знам какво му е. В момента пари яката, човек, разбираш ли. Какво правим сега? Добре. Няма смисъл да спираме до тук, тъй като сме с Батманчето най-накрая. Цял епизод чакам този момент.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Така как го направихме синьо.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Добре, бе. Ага, е така. Направихме го, бе. Аз го разбрах да кажем по-бързичко, защото се чудих бая.
The chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Ей, там трябва да видим кое има.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Направо опа, няма да... Не става. Чакайте сега малко се. Shift на... What? Не, бе. Дайте да пробваме да оправим нещо, то не става. Дой сега. В началото на ли някой бях го направил един път. Ние настройките как да ги оправим също. Настройките как да ги оправим всъщност. Отиваме на Settings. Така. То само това ли са настройките, бе, човек? Ясно, ама не става, човек. Добре, не го ли правя в момента? В момента го правя, ама играта нещо заби. Играта нещо заби. Направихме го, най-накрая, разбираш ли, най-накрая, от 100 години го цъкам и...
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Сега, до кой линк имаме да го правим? Тоя с този. Така.
The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
White Rose.
Бяла роза, разбираш.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
No.
That bad?
Бре, кой ги е направил тия работи, бе?
Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Да видим кое е мълчантата.
Skyline Club.
This man's been badly burned.
То много гадно изглежда, бе.
Seems to originate from inside his skull.
What did this?
Sensors say it's
Ти беше много гадно, а?
Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood.
Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Добре, дайте сега да ги свържем. Тия двамата можем да свържем, те ли? Добре сега. Този с този.
Never seen a bullet do that.
Ей, то не сме го видяли още.
The force grows thinner every day. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Добре, тук е свързано. Ти го видяхме.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
То линк трябва с някой да се... Да пробваме тоя. То няма за сега. Ние знаете ли какво? Чакайте сега. Тоя го махаме. И този линк ще го свържим с този линк.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
А този линк ще бъде свързан с някой друг, на кой? Ние буквално всичко така обиколихме. Нагоре няма нищо. Тук няма нищо. Тук няма нищо. Този линк ще бъде с...
Not likely.
Не е ли това? Бе, тогава той го махаме. То линк ще го свържем там. То пак той е още сложен. Чай са. Този с...
Could be.
Добре, сега ако свържим той и тоя.
No.
Я да видим те. Тук много се забавихме. А, май ще е те. Да ви кажа, че... Да, точно те ще е.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
И сега... Остана да свържим последните два. Остана да свържим този с този. Я да видим тия дали си...
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Both
targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace. Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner. Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. make me add your corpse to this.
И как го направих, не знам.
Falcone,
Не го очаквах въобще.
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Как го обърнахме.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Whatever it takes to make you talk. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me...
Това ще го стресне мяката.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you...
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Това трябваше ли да го правим?
These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. Now put up your hands! Don't move!
Batman! What did you do to him?
Don't move!
He confessed to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the
Не
right to
трябваше да му
remain
чупим
silent.
ръката. Не
I said
трябваше.
silent! If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Shoot me. See what happens.
I will. I swear to God I will.
You're making a mistake, Detective. You want to hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Вижте му ръката как ме направихме, бе. Ужас. Ужас.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way, and neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that.
Не трябваше да му
I
чупим
don't mean to
ръката.
be a doddering old fool on the subject.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could.
That night, that alleyway.
It made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Чай, това смени всъщност.
Looks like that egg finally cracked.
Аз чакам то.
And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
То навсякъде,
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Знаете ли какво? Чакайте да видим сега всъщност. Знаете ли какво? Ще спра до тук. Защото в следващия епизод ще се бием с Фалкон, може. Затова няма да може да завършим епизода, въпреки че виждате колко дълъг направих. Колко дълъг клип направих. В следващия епизод ще се бием с Фалкон и ще направим още... И ще видим какво ще стане всъщност. Благодаря на всички, които гледаха. Компютърът ми наистина много загря, затова не искам да продължа. Пък и не искам клипа да стане 2 часа. Благодаря на всички, които наистина гледаха. Може да се абонирате, може да следите тази поредичка, защото с нея си чилваме. Тя не е толкова да я превъртим играта, просто чакаме някаква нова игра, която да се появи, която да мога да играя и сега от време на време ще си подсъкваме и така по-старички да разгледаме и да видим. Ще разнообразявам. Благодаря наистина. Харесайте този клип, ако ви е харесал. Ако не ви е харесал, може да дислайкнете. Аз бях Тео и ще се видим в финала на епизод 1, може би. Чао, чао от мен.